All right, Coach, start with the opening statement.
Yeah, disappointed with the loss. First half, San Jose State came out and really just played at a full throttle, and we were not equal to that pace and aggression. So we dug ourselves a hole, fought back. One point, cut it to 11 after going on a run. We forced 22 turnovers through our full court press. We shifted to more zone defense, just in terms of keeping the ball in front and trying to deploy our bigs at the rim. And also we were fighting through some foul trouble with Ty, picking up some fouls early. So the headline was, they dominated the paint and they dominated the backboards. They were plus 15 on the boards. And with USC coming in and still playing UCSD as well as Washington, so we got a couple Big Ten teams and a crosstown rival in UCSD. So Northern Arizona as well. So we've got to improve in that area of, controlling the paint and the backboards, being more competitive in the paint and on the glass.
Mm-hmm. For your team to chop away from 28 points down to just 11 with 6 minutes left, what does that say about the grit of the team?
Yeah, I was, pleased with the increase in their aggression. We have to also be more purposeful. I thought, we had enough possessions to crawl back into this game and win it. But some of our judgments after we did get stops, and we were in the bonus, we settled for perimeter shots where if we'd attacked the rim and increased the percentages of an official making a call, it allows us to get the free throw line and equally as important to set our defense. Because our press was giving them problems. That's why they turned it over 22 times. And I think our depth played a part in that and keeping fresh bodies on the court. So, but I do like the opportunistic full court press that we demonstrated in stretches tonight. But when we had some key possessions, I thought we took some quick threes where we've been better served to get downhill or attack the paint. Doesn't mean you can't come back after going second side inside. You get more quality looks from the 3-point line as opposed to launching those shots before we've gone inside and gotten to the second side.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned 3-pointers, and that's been a strong suit for the team. At some points this season ranked as high as 5th in the country in 3-point shooting, but they just weren't going in today. Did you like the looks? Or?
Yes, some good. It's a good point because there were some quality looks that we just missed, and then there were some that we could have made one more pass and gotten a better look, gotten our feet squared, on balance, and able to not, in a situation where you're not rushing that same shot. So it's a mixed bag. I would say we'll go back, watch film, and sometimes you're experiencing things in real time different than they actually are, and that's why film work is really important. And then going back to work as we prepare for USC because that game is going to come quick here.
Mm-hmm. Saw the career debut of Alejandro Vilas back from injury for the freshman. What does that mean for you guys down the road to have him in the lineup? Yeah,
I mean, that's one of our challenges has been the good news that players are coming back. Gavin Ripp against Long Beach after he was out with an injury. Brandon Benjamin, who had a concussion, was out for a period of time. And Dominic Ford, who was out, came back tonight. And so a little bit of the musical chairs, which can lead to a disruptive element, a little bit of a disjointed, performance when you're rotating players back into, the games. And so, but, Alejandro has a bright future, and we just have to be careful. We're going to take the conservative approach in terms of, playing him enough in practice, but also, trying to get him more minutes, more experience in the games, but not jeopardize his future. And so there's a fine line. I lean in on our team doctors and our athletic trainers, and we've got some terrific advisement in that respect. So, but pleased that he was back, and because of the style of the game and the unique kind of circumstances, we decided to kind of go with a more cautious approach and then, get back to work. next couple of days with him.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Okay.